Hey everyone, guess what time it is? You got it right, it's time to review. So let's see what happened last episode, a whole week ago. The man who was with the principal was Goro after all. Unfortunately, he was just murdered before I realized this. Goro, a regular customer at the Sambora, had a habit of gabbing endlessly while drunk. Apparently, once revealing, he knew who the killer was. According to the bartender, it seemed as though he recently come into some cash. Is it possible Goro saw who was driving the black car 15 years ago? He could have blackmailed the driver and was silenced because of it. However, why didn't Goro come forward with this information all those years ago? What reason could there be? What's that? Wait a second. If the pen belonged to the suspect, then those initial Teruhiku Uchida. Let me think. Who has the initials TU? It's literally... This person's initials match the TU engraving on the pen. Teruhiku Uchida. That's a match. But Teruhiku Uchida's been dead for years. Furthermore, I still don't know the first name of the Uchida boy that Shinobu used to be friends with. We saw a 30-year-old man running away from the crime scene. That would have to be Uchida's son, which is Hibino. I wonder if there are any more people with those initials. This person's initials match the TU engraving on the pen. I understand now. Do we know Hibino's first name? This person's a... Oh, whoops. It's possible, but I still don't know his first name. This person's initials match the TU engraving on the pen. TU. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. Urabe. Of course he would have a fountain pen. He's the principal. Tadashi Urabe. That's TU, alright. I was under some serious tunnel vision there. Wait though, what's Hibino's Tatsuya? Tatsuya Uchida. I feel like it's possible. Highly possible. Do we get back to review? I know of a couple people with the initials TU, but Teruhiku Uchida's been dead for years. Furthermore, I still don't know the first name of the Uchida boy that Shinobu used to be friends with. Could either truly be involved with the murder? Can't we ask, Miss Hayama? She probably knows. The principal is allegedly away on a business trip. If that alibi checks out, it would rule him out as a suspect. However, I can't help but think there's some relevancy in how he put his house up for sale in the last few days. It just seems a bit odd. Hey, boss never returned last night. Guess he pulled an all-nighter down at the station. Oh no, it's been 10 days since Yoko's death. This is the final day I have before the Kanata case's statute of limitations expires. Damn. We only put like 4 hours into this game. Nearly 5, and I feel like we're almost done. Let's see. No need to review, but we should think. Or not. I guess I'll just go to the school straight away. Nothing else to do. Could've checked the answering machine. Actually, damn it, I should've called that number that we got from the bar. Probably would've got something interesting to happen. That's strange. Why isn't anybody around? Who's there? Where is everybody? Sushi, today's a holiday. Don't you remember? Really? Are any of the other staff here today? I don't believe so. I simply came here to paint a portrait on my day off. Speaking of which, I'm behind schedule. I'm coming for you, man. This is art room. Mr. Kamada, are you there? You're here. Mr. Kamada, Goro Kaneda was murdered last night. Yes, I know. How do you know this? Were you the one who killed him? I have reason to believe Goro was murdered because he tried to blackmail his father's murderer. Huh? What does Principal Urabe have to do with this? Principal Urabe and Goro knew one another. Principal Urabe and Goro? You don't think a friendship like that is even the least bit peculiar? Surely you aren't saying Principal Urabe. There isn't any direct evidence yet, but so, Sushi, you're convinced Urabe is the murderer. How little you know of what really goes on here at Ushimitsu. How every teacher has a secret. Mr. Kamada, I locked the door as I came in. You're trapped. What the? Speaking of secrets, anything could happen to you right now and no one would ever know. What the heck? Open the door. Yeah, I don't think we can. Aha! Just kidding. I had you going there, didn't I? But please, I really do not appreciate all this ridiculous gossip about Principal Urabe. I really don't know where you came up with such a silly idea, but I do not wish to badmouth my colleagues. Detective, please, you'll have to excuse me. He's gonna snitch on us. Okay, dude. That was actually kind of scary. The phone. Utsugi Detective Agency. It's Hitomi, homie. Hey, Sushi, get this. That strange man's been murdered too now. I can't believe everything that's been happening lately. This is getting deep, even for old Hitomi. Don't worry about a thing, Hitomi. I've got some new leads. We'll solve this one soon. So, you're gonna find the killer now? Make sure he doesn't get you as well. But seriously though, be careful. You handle the leads, and I'll take care of Ayumi, alright? She'll be safe as long as she can be under my watchful eye. Anyhow, I'll talk to you soon, okay? See ya. Tell me. Did I not check those matches? Okay, well, let's try to remember the number. It was like 071234. What? Oh. Was it not 0? Maybe it was 0071234. Seems like it's working. Sambora Bar and Saloon. What? A murder? No, we haven't had any murders here. Oh, that's it? Was hoping for more, to be honest. Is there like a... There is a message. Ah, the phone. Hello, this is Ryoko Katsuragi. I talked with Detective Sun the other day about the Uchida boy. An old friend of mine's, Sayaka Ishibashi, is coming to visit me today. She used to know him as well, and wanted me to tell you she'd like to help. Go to Ryoko's house. Chapter 10. A Childhood Friend. This is the home of Ryoko Katsuragi, a former friend of Shinobu's. I'm sorry. Sayaka should have arrived by now. But please make yourself at home. Okay. Ask about a number of things, I guess. Know nothing about Ryoko. No, she probably wanted to talk about the girl and back. I've told you all I know about Shinobu. I just heard about it on the news. It surprised me when I saw it. I never imagined Goro would still be living here in town. And I really can't believe he got murdered. I always assumed he was living it up in the big city or on some sort of yacht. Well, I guess I was wrong. I don't know what else to tell you. I myself don't remember much about him anymore. When Sayaka gets here, she should be able to fill in the gaps. Principal Urabe had good direction, and he always was sympathetic with the students' concerns. He's always been an upstanding man, and I'm sure he still is. I've told you all I know. I hope Sayaka gets here soon. I wish I could help you more. I don't know why I thought showing her the matches was gonna be a good idea. What is this? Oh. It's a nice upper middle class home. Sure is. This house is in the neighboring town as well. As well. We must be just up the road from the Sambora. I wonder what they say about the murder. I already called, and they know nothing. Yeah. You don't have to tell me twice, game. I know. Well, we'll ask about everything once again. I really wish I could help you. He's a wonderful man, and I hope you've had the chance to see him in action. Everyone at the school admires him. I remember one time I sprained my ankle. He personally escorted me to the hospital in his car. Everybody was talking about it. That car. What car did he have? I remember it well. It was a very fancy big black car. The kind every schoolgirl wants to be seen in. So it is true. Principal Urabe owned a large black car 15 years ago. I've told you all I know. Sayaka knew the Uchida boy much better than I did. Maybe that's her. No, it was someone else. Who was it? Take the phone? Could I use your phone? It won't be long distance. Am I calling the bar again? Oh, damn it. It's busy. Alright, 0071234. Did this before and nothing happened, but you know, something might change. The Sambora Bar and Saloon. Yes, we just heard the news. It's all over the TV. Goro was in here just the other day. Everyone here's talking about it. Why don't you come over if you want to know more? Alright, I'll be back. Excuse me, but I have to go check on something. I won't be long. Oh, please be back soon. Of course. This is the Sambora. Howdy. Everybody's talking about it. I don't know nothing about any Uchidas. I could have sworn he was up to something. The last time I saw him. Know anything about Urabe? Do you have any insights before we talk to some other people? Speak to the customers. Hey, you're that kid from before, right? I can't believe Goro's dead. I just really can't believe he's dead. I couldn't tell you much about this Uchida fella. No idea. Pestering me too much can be hazardous to your health, kid. You know anything about Urabe? Couldn't tell you much about that either. No idea. I wonder what's that fool got himself into this time. You know, I sure do wonder. This customer sucks. Can I speak to somebody else? Can I help you? Okay. Just keep on talking. You never know. Talking is good for the soul. Okay, speak to the customer again. I think we might have to bother him. Pestering me too much can be hazardous to your health, kid. Oh, is he gonna keep saying that? Never mind. I can't believe Goro's dead. Well, I think this was just good for, well, let me check the vicinity. TV tucked into a corner of the bar. Can we open the TV? Nah. Okay, I think, honestly, all we needed to do is just come here to waste some time. Probably the girl is here. Sayaka should be here any time now. You've been saying that forever. Could you let me know where you're going to be so that I can contact you when Sayaka arrives? At the bar? I wish I could tell you. Oh god, I clicked on the matches again. Did not want to do that. Yep, they're in gold ink. Sambor Bar and Saloon. Okay, I'm going back. Excuse me, but I have to go again. Where are you headed? Could you let me know where you're going to be so that I can contact you when Sayaka arrives? How do I tell her? Show her the matches? I've got to go to a bar called the Sambora. If you need to get a hold of me, you can call the number on this pack of matches. Alright. Alright. Seems like a good thing to do. Back at the bar. We'll try speaking to everyone again. You just gotta waste time here, essentially. Time needs to be wasted. Can we check the TV, actually? No. At least not like I want to. What? I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, I do wonder. I wonder a lot about him. I'll freaking pester you all I want, buddy. It's all over the TV. I wonder what that fool got himself into this time. Well, at least she's looking at us now. Maybe we can speak to her. It doesn't seem like it. We'll ask both of them, then try again. But you never really know. Yeah, it seems like we're repeating dialogue. Unless, check her. I can't tell if she's with him or not. Back to the bartender. Cause I don't know. Bartender's not telling me nothing. He doesn't want to tell me nothing. I like how the TV's not on. Wait, now that I think about it, there are things that are starting to seem kind of suspicious. He showed up for the first time in a long while around 10 days ago. He always came here off and on, so I didn't think that much of it at the time. But this time was different. That night, he came in here and sat in the corner staring at the TV. It was just after the ball game had ended. After sitting there glued to the TV for the longest time, he suddenly stood up exclaiming, "It all comes back to me. Always. I always win." Sounds like a madman. He ran out the door shouting this again and again. It must have been just after 9 p.m. I'd say. Unfortunately, I can't see the TV from here, so I couldn't tell you what he'd seen. Let's ask those customers. What? What were you watching? Or the other, you know, that one day on at 9 p.m. Do you know? Are there reruns or something? Guess we'll speak to the bartender again. I'd love to know what he saw. From then on, he came here all the time in high spirits, throwing all kinds of money around. Excuse me. It's for you. Hello? Hello, this is Ryoko. Sayaka just called to let me know her train's here. I'm heading out now to pick her up. I'm on my way. Excuse me? Pleasure's all mine. Thanks for letting me use your phone. Make yourself comfortable. I'll be back with Sayaka in just a minute. Why didn't you get her first? Well, she had a lot of sin, I guess. But we could have waited. Let's start thinking. What could Goro have seen on the TV that night? What was going on 10 days ago? That's a good question. A question we will ask in the next episode. I will see you all later.